And good day, all of you. John Henderson, Pierre, the Beverage Ramble, back again with you. Another Beverage Ramble edition. Today we're looking at Famosa, or as they say, Gallo, or Rooster. That is the name of the beer, brewed in Guatemala. It is a lager beer, 5% ABV. Brewed and bottled by the Guatemalan city, Cervecería Centro, Americana, SA. Who brews it? Several beers they put out. Rooster Light, Golden Ice. I'm sure there are other names that are out there. I'm sure. Again, 5% ABV. Gets an awful score on Beer Advocate. So I bought this, imported from Guatemala. I bought this the other day in Bay Minette. I was on my way home from work and stopped at the service station getting some gas, and was looking around. I was going to bring some beverages home. Something for me, I should say, home. And turned around, looked, and I said, what's this beer here? And they had other beers that I'm more familiar with, but this one was kind of piqued my interest, and I said, I got to get this. So I've seen a couple of other videos of it on the tube. Many gave it an okay grade. It's your standard traditional lager. As you can see, it's pretty plain, pretty visible. Standard grain, sort of bitter hops, as you can see. Very clear, guys. I mean, it's as clear as day as it can be. So, smell like your everyday lager, you know. The hops are there, you know. Get some of them little amount of malts in this. Definitely some barley, so. Yeah, smell like your everyday lager. Adjunct lager, I should say, so. Have your standard corn chips, a bit hot presence in this. Something you probably try if you had maybe a lot of beers from that part of the country, whether from Mexico or from South, within that region. Prestige, from the Caribbean, Carib beer, Calic, or I should say, or Carib beer. That's another one. Red Stripe, possibly. Decent enough. I mean, nothing really off about this. It's okay. I'm surprised they gave it an awful score. I don't know what their category, what they're looking at. Are they looking for more hops or less hops? We're looking for more barley, some rice. What were those who drank this were looking for in this beer? I don't know. Reading a little bit about the company right now. If you go to the website, Cervecería Centro, Americana, you could translate the page from Spanish or whatever to English, and it'll show what the beer is. So it has two different names. It's called Gallo. I'm sure is the name down in Guatemala, Central America, or Rooster. From Famosa. Forgive me however I'm pronouncing it. I'm sure I'll be corrected when I post this video. But, interesting enough, we're getting a lot of, probably for a while, maybe now, I guess certain states could go through all the red tape and all the other BS just to get certain beers in your city or in your community, in your area. And with this beer here, I'm sure it's taken some time. See, when I was on my cruise ship with my folks for the holiday, not for my brother's wedding, I sampled the Montero beer, and a lot of good beers. I was in Honduras, and we were able to bring, well, excuse me, in Honduras, I had a couple of beers in Honduras, but then when we came back, when we went back on the ship, we were in Costa Maya, picked up a couple of brews, 2 cans of beer, brought back on the ship, which surprisingly, Royal Caribbean was able to say, hey, bring it. And I'm like, for real? We can bring it? So, but we were in Honduras. Same style of beer, same texture, same flavor, very bit hop forward, but it has a bit of a sort of a tinge, sweet, I can't say tinge sweet, but just a nice sort of quenching sort of thing on a hot day type of beer you can have. And whether it's brewed from Mexico, brewed in Honduras, whether it's brewed in Guatemala, Brazil, whatever, it just has sort of that same similar flavors that I get, which is the hop note is there, but that other factors kind of give it make it like, I prefer drinking this than I would say your Budweiser or Busch. I don't know. It just kind of how it is, but more of a in that Heineken flavor type range. A little bit of grass note, but I like it. I think the awful scores are pretty little harsh to me. Again, it's your everyday lager, and that's kind of how I look at it. So I'm gonna grade it a plain B minus. I don't trash beers. There's some that say are really horrible, but then again, this Beer Advocate, they have trash malt liquors and other style. But again, I'm looking for the style. So again, a good adjunct, decent quenching. Grab me something I can eat with some Oriental food, or something I can eat with something very spicy and some very, a lot of chilies and peppers and flavors like that. This would be that kind of beer. So I'm going to give it a B minus score. So that would be an 8.1, 7.9, 8.1 scale. So Famosa, Gallo, or Rooster. If you look at the website, I will post it. That's my score. A okay adjunct lager. John Henderson, Pierre the Beverage Rambleton. Keep on watching as always. Cheers. Live, laugh, and love. From my soul, Gallo, Rooster, chicken. All right, do my best, guys.